All right, with me now is Eric Ham, CTV News U.S. political analyst. Eric, what do you make of Trump's persistence for the Epstein files, or at least some of them, as he mentioned, could be released by the Attorney General?
I think what we're seeing here is the president is actually feeling the heat, and he's feeling the heat from actually within MAGA itself. And it's some of the biggest voices, voices that have not only name ID, but also have the bandwidth and the megaphone to really make this story continue to move forward with legs. We have heard from Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones, Steve Bannon, those who have been ardent supporters of the president, who are now pushing back and pushing back directly on Donald Trump himself. Now, it's also important to note that some of these people who are also taking shots at the president not only are seeing or continue to support the president, but at one time or another certainly have had their falling out or their differences with the president, such as Tucker Carlson. And of course, we know Elon Musk, who continues to call for the release of more information on the Epstein case. But again, I think the fact that the president is responding and, more importantly, lashing out at key MAGA supporters, it shows that he is really feeling the heat and recognizing that there's a problem inside the palace.
You might be feeling the heat, but how significant do you feel the backlash within Trump's MAGA base is? As you mentioned, lashing out at his supporters. What kind of implications could this have for Trump?
Well, look, I don't believe that we're going to see MAGA supporters actually walk away from the party. If we think they're going to cross the aisle and begin supporting and voting for Democrats, that's not going to happen. But what we are seeing here is those who have become deeply disillusioned by the president for a failure to actually release this information. And quite frankly, what we're seeing now is this is a case of Frankenstein's monster that is now beginning to attack its creator. We know Donald Trump has been the biggest purveyor of conspiracy theories, and in fact, going all the way back to the birther movement against the first African-American president, Barack Obama. And now what we're seeing here is those chickens are coming home to roost, and now the president has a revolt to some degree on his side. And it's not just rank and file MAGA, but it's those with the megaphones, those with the resources that could be problematic, particularly when the president and his party is looking to maintain control of both chambers of Congress in the midterm elections next year.
CTV News U.S. political analyst Eric Ham. Eric, I always appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
You bet. Thank you.